please tell me about yourself?
As you know, my name is Manish Pals. I have completed my engineering in 2017. Post that, I have started working in the IT domain. I
Hmm.
have 5 years of experience in IT domain, including Python language as the primary language, and I have worked multiples of the framework like Flask, Falcon, and django.
Hmm.
My hobby is to play cricket and learn new things, and weaknesses never say no to anyone.
Hmm. So currently you are working in which organization?
Currently, I was working in the MITS Global Solutions, which is a consulting company, and the client location is Aditya Birla Capital, which is in Ghodbandar, Thane.
Goregaon, huh?
No, it's Ghodbandar, Thane.
Oh, okay, okay. Ghodbandar Thane means Tech Park, right?
Yes, Jacob Tech Park.
G for Tech Park near the Kasar Badavali, right?
Yes, Kasar Vadavali.
Okay,
I
so
think you are belong to the this Tech Park. I think that's why you know the proper area.
yeah.
You belongs to there only.
No. But I know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Kasar Badavali and I think I'm just forget it. Other area.
That Anand Nagar, near to the Anand Nagar.
Near to Anand Nagar. Yes.
Yes.
So you are living in the same places?
No, I'm not living over there. I'm living in Malad. So main hectic is for traveling only. Though because of that, I'm looking for a good opportunity. Yes.
So just let's start with the core concept of the Python. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
So what is difference between shallow copy and deep copy in the Python? You aware
See,
of that?
basically, yeah. So in the shallow copy and deep copy, there is a major differences. Is like in the shallow copy, we have just copy the whole document with the memory, and in the deep copy, we are just copying with the data. So these are the major. This is the major difference we have.
Okay. So can you give the signature how to copy method name? Method name you remember about that? Major
No,
difference.
no,
So how
no, no,
is
no.
multi-threading achieved in Python?
So there is an inbuilt function which we can use in the multi-threading. That is a multitasking, multi-threading name as given. So we can utilize that thing over the continuous purpose. So we can use the multi. We can create a task also on the basis of that. We can create a sync up or a sync task on that, and at the same time we can call up through the multi-threading function.
Okay. So Django architecture, how it is
Mhm.
work?
In the Django, there was a model view and template was given. So based on that, it is working. Basically, a model, it's a kind of a database. Whether we have a store all the database and we are fetching those database, which is going to be shown on the view side.
Hmm.
Okay, and it will be represented by the template. So there was some specific template was given. According to it, we can represent those data into the templates and in the front end side.
Okay. So pickling and unpickling. What is
Uh,
pickling and unpickling?
I think it's pickling and unpickling. It's basically a serialization.
Uh,
Uh, in the serialization, we are like converting our unencrypted data. I didn't remember that much surely, but it's kind of converting into the dictionary format, kind of in the a string format kind of. I didn't
yeah.
remember that much. Yes.
Yes.
So
Pickling
basically,
means
it's kind of it's
pickling.
JSON that we are converting into a string.
Oh yeah, right. So that things I want to explain. So how do you memory management use in Python?
uh, I have not used that much of memory management in this on the current organization or previous organization. But if I get the opportunity to work on that, see, basically, if we are defining any variable with the specific values, so it will obviously it will conduct that memories, right? In some cases, we have to utilize those fields in another function, like kind of global variable or local variable. So based on that, we are considering those values. So it will like it will define that it has some specific value. I'm not that much sure in memory management.
Mm-hmm. So you know the Python pass by value, pass by reference,
No.
pass by value and pass by reference. You don't know. This is very simple question. Hmm? Reference means the object reference. Value means primitive data type. Hmm?
I have used, but I didn't remember exactly the name. That,
Okay.
like in the function, see, in the function we are defining the values, right? In the we are passing the arguments. So I didn't remember that is the argument called is this name or something like that. So I didn't remember those names
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. 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 You know about the is operator?
Which operator?
Is operator.
Mm,
Is
no, I
is
didn't remember.
is.
Oh yeah, yes, yes, yes. It's kind of like if you have the strings, and it is something given as a string. In the string we have alphanumeric kind of value, so we can use that is alphanumeric functions. In that is an inbuilt function basically.
Mm-hmm.
We use that is alphanumeric. It will provide directly the value as true and false in the terms of boolean,
Boolean.
right? Then there was the we can use is instance kind of thing, which is again the inbuilt feature. So it's a basically a inbuilt feature which can provide the values to the like conditions kind of a thing. We can get it from that.
Okay. Okay. And what is no? You know the pass statement.
Yes.
So what is use of this?
Basically if you have the function and like you are planning to create a functions, and in future you have to use it, but in the current scenario you don't need to we don't need to use it. But if we use the pass function and we run the script, so it will not provide you any error related to that specific function if you are not considering it, right? So basically it will break the code and go to the another function without giving the error.
So suppose you have to check string or alphanumeric. So how do you check?
So see, in the first case, I have in a string. I will write the function if is alphanumeric, then we'll provide the column, and if it is true, then we'll have to print something. If you wanted to print it, then we'll print it is alphanumeric value is true, or else in the else case we'll define it didn't contain the alphanumeric value.
Mm-hmm.
We can use directly is statement in that.
Okay, 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 okay. So next question to you. So suppose you want to merge any element in a sequence. So how do you will merge?
In the Python you are asking about, right?
Yeah, in Python. Yes, yes. You are Python developer, so definitely I will ask you
Yeah.
Python.
No, but I thought it's a GitLab questions you are asking, like how to merge the code wala portions. So that's why I'm
No, no,
asking.
no. I want only the Python merge element.
Okay.
Merge element. So, what kind of collection you will use for merging to this? By use
Mm,
three way you can use. I'm just giving to
can you give
example.
me some examples of like which kind of things we have to merge so I can uh, give my
Suppose
input in this?
suppose any type of variable you can take.
See,
You can
if I consider we can use the join function in that to add those functions into a string. Like if I'm considering the string in terms of strings,
mm-hmm.
so if considering I have a string with the name of something, and we have the second string, so we can use the dot join function over there to join both the strings.
Yes, yes, correct. So suppose I want to remove the white space. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the string area, suppose you have string data, so
Mm-hmm.
there
Mm-hmm.
should have white space. So how do you
Okay.
remove the white space?
uh, there is two way. One is we can use the replace functions, that is an inbuilt function that we can use dot replace function, and we can define in the bracket with the white space, that is in this terms of string we provide one space comma and whatever we are going to replace. If we wanted to remove whole space, then we can just give two inverted comma, that is enough. If we wanted to replace space with some other character, then we can define those only.
So
This is one of
what is use of uh, I strip function?
which string.
I strip function. Strip. I
See,
S T
I
R I
strip function.
P.
Yes, yes, got it, got it. So I strip function is used if the extra space is given in end of the line or start of the line,
No,
right?
you can remove all leading white space. Leading white space. Leading means from the starting. You can remove all
But
kind of things
if okay,
because
but
this is
mhm,
inbuilt
mhm.
function. This is inbuilt
Yeah,
function.
this is also an I strip is also an inbuilt function, and replace also is an inbuilt function that we can use,
But
right?
you can use the replace. I am agree that. I am not telling you are giving the
Yeah.
wrong answer. But strip
Mhm.
also can be used. So what
Yes,
is
we
difference
do use,
between
but as
yeah,
per
yeah,
my
correct,
knowledge,
correct, 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 not a problem. Because of
yeah.
your expression, your answer, I understand about that. Not a problem.
No, basically what I understand from the ice strip, whenever I used it, basically in the ice strip they will remove the end portion that have the extra spaces or unnecessary of character that we can remove. In between, I'm not sure that in between if you have this space it will remove, because it will change the string pattern. That's why we are not using strips as a removing of space. If we wanted to remove this space, we are using replace function to remove the extra space in between the string also.
So what is difference between del and remove method in list? Del means delete.
Delete, yes. And remove functions, right? uh, it's basically it have to be like we have to remove some like indices, like on the indices we have to remove these portions, or we have to remove the indices, then we can use the dot remove functions. And the delete, del will use to remove all the list, like we have to delete those lists, so we will
Yes.
use del. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct. So what is difference between append function and extend function?
Append and extend.
Yes.
Okay. Mm, basically append will use to append the data into the list. If you wanted to use the indices also, in that we can use the indices in the append and define those value in the specific indices, that and in this portion we will use append. And extend will extend the data in the extend the list at the end of the list, like whenever we have the list 1 2 3, at when we use extend, it will use extended value after the 3. Yeah, in the append we can use anywhere, we can
So
define the indices and
I want to ask a question related to collection. What is difference between list and tuple?
okay. So a tuple is we can change the value in list, but in tuple we can't change the value. Like that means it is one of the is mutable and immutable, right?
Yes.
uh, the second thing is
Second thing you can tell list is editable and
editable, yes.
tuple
Yes,
is
and
not
tuple
editable.
can't, we can't editable. And in the real time, tuple can provide the good security as compared to a list. Like if you have the values, and like in considering the whole programming, and if you are well wanted to change the value in the tuple, or someone try to edit those values in the runtime values, so tuple are good for the security purpose, and list are not that much secure as compared to tuple.
What is doc string in Python?
Doc string.
Doc, DOC string, string.
Mm,
No idea.
no idea, no idea.
Okay, okay, no problem. So you can use split function in Python.
Yes, yes, we can use a split function in Python.
What are the object-oriented feature in Python functional programming?
Object orientation. It's
Oriented.
kind of sorry.
Object oriented. OOPS concept in Python.
So basically, there is a four major pillar in the OOPS concept.
Hmm.
One is abstraction, encapsulation,
Hmm.
then polymorphism, and in abstraction. So these are the major four. Then,
No,
if you consider the
can you repeat again?
encapsulation,
Hmm.
polymorphism,
Hmm.
abstraction,
Hmm.
and extraction. Oh, sorry,
Inheritance and
inheritance and abstraction,
so what is
extraction.
difference between abstraction and encapsulation?
Encapsulation and abstraction. Basically, if you wanted to secure the data, we have to provide the encrypted portion. So you have an image, you have define a key in behind that. So basically, it's kind of a encapsulation. We are providing the like kind of image with the secure data. And
No,
abstraction, that
no,
means
no,
we
no, no. This is you giving the wrong answer. Encapsulation that means your class data variable and function bind into the object.
so I basically I given an example on that.
Mhm. So no, that image and that is a different thing because of
Okay.
if you are coming the concept
Mm-hmm.
is image secure data Java, Python, all programming language are secure. It is not unsecure. Secure means unsecure only your front end technology because of anyone
Mm-hmm.
can over the network data is going, so that data you can stuck during the
Yes.
over the network. So here we can how to data we can request and response we can encrypt it, so that logic also you can put in the backend. So we can hold, we can break the security by Java because of Java. All programming language, which is backend programming language, are secure. But some
Mm-hmm.
reason because of if you are developing the application is a common gateway interface, right? Common gateway interface
Yes.
means a request and response you are generating, it is going over the network. So in that cases
No
you
other
need to be
yes.
some precautions. So
Yes.
precautions you can validate through the backend or as well as you can build it through the front end because of front end technology AngularJS and React is also providing the some security features as well.
Yeah. Got it.
So um, what is difference between matrix and arrays?
Matrix and arrays.
Yeah.
See, matrix is had have a dimensions according to me,
Mm-hmm.
and in array again in array you can use them these multiples of kind of values. But matrices is kind of like multiples of arrays, it can be stored in the matrices but not in the arrays. Arrays is kind of a single string, or you can define the dimension on that also.
Mm-hmm. So suppose just I will ask two few questions related to project structures. Suppose you also need to be some utility in Python, right? Suppose you
Mm-hmm.
want to read write as a Python CSV file or Excel file. So how do you import utility package in Python?
Vipendra, your voice are gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
no, yes. Just I'm repeating
yes.
again.
Yeah.
Suppose you have some file, just like CSV file, text file, or Excel file you want to read out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here
Mm-hmm.
have some utility package need to be
Mm-hmm.
import in Python. So how do you import?
Can you repeat again the utility packages after that, because
No,
your voice again.
reading for the CSV file. What kind of
We can
package?
use
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use pandas in that, and in pandas we have read excel features
Hmm.
that you can use to read the excels. And if you want to write the excel, we have the inbuilt features as write excel in pandas itself, so we
Okay.
can read. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That things I want to. So you can write a AI based programming through the Python.
Yes, we can write it. Like if we consider the current organization, I have we are considering the BRE. Like if the any person is doing for the loan purpose, we are eligibility those datas. So based on that, we are doing like kind of AI thing we are doing over there. If like basically AI is your if and else condition, whether we are performing it. If we are getting this value, then we have to perform this. If we are getting else, we are getting this value, so we have to perform this. This is basically a AI.
So
So in
AI,
Python, we can use AI.
suppose you want to write algorithm. So AI, how many types of algorithm in AI? I think this is AI based on the algorithm, right?
Hmm.
So,
Uh,
so you know about
I'm
the
not sure
algorithm?
that much.
Okay,
No,
no
I'm not
problem.
sure. Yeah.
So what is difference between range and X range? Range
In the
function,
range, we can define. Yeah,
and
I
X
didn't.
range function.
I don't know that much about a X range function because we are not using on the daily basis, so I didn't read that much of X range function. But in the range function, we can define those range like from where to where we have to perform a loop or anything. Like if you are performing a for loop for the five, or you have the some values like nth of values, and you have to perform the range on that. So according to it, we can perform it. Same case, we can, if you wanted to print the values
Hmm.
from the list,
Hmm.
like, and you are defining it start from 0 and ended to the 2.
Hmm.
So it will just we can define that thing into a range, and in range we can define those values.
Okay. So how do you check related to pandas data frame is empty or not?
I don't know about this, sorry.
Simple means you take the reference of pandas pd dot data frame, and
Mm-hmm.
you take the reference, if empty then true. This is the simple thing. You write the logic data frame. Data frame means inside the data frame you pass the references of data. If empty, then it will give the true. If not empty, it will give the false.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
just now I'm moving in other area, just like coding in database side. So you
Hmm.
are using database right now?
Yeah, we are using MySQL and AWS databases, that is a DynamoDB.
DynamoDB. So DynamoDB is a structured database or semi-structured database?
It's unstructured database, like we can store any kind of a data in a DynamoDB.
DynamoDB. Any kind of data means log file, JSON.
We can store the logs
So
files over there, like basically. Hmm.
JSON and CSV type data is semi-structured or structured?
JSON and
CSV data.
JSON and CSV data is structured or unstructured.
No, no, no. Semi-structured or structured. You give answer in these two.
uh, it's kind of a semi structure because in the DynamoDB we are providing the JSON format itself,
Hmm.
uh,
So
so it's kind of semi
your
structured.
DynamoDB only store the data in JSON format only.
Yeah.
So this is the semi-structured database. That's why I ask you cross question to give a question. Because of you JSON XML format data you can place into the DynamoDB, MongoDB,
Yes, yes, yes.
Mango not Mango, MongoDB.
MongoDB.
Yeah. So this is the semi-structured database. Unstructured your log file or some other things are the unstructured data. Okay.
So for unstructured like kind of image or logs files, that will be that going to be stored in S3 bucket
Hmm.
for like in the current organization I'm asking about.
Hmm.
So we are just doing what we are doing over here in terms of DynamoDB and MySQL. So in whenever we are hitting any APIs, right?
No,
Or
image you don't say directly.
Yeah, yeah. It's
No,
kind
no,
of.
unstructured, because of image you can store in MySQL also in particular column.
Yes, yes, we can store it, but it could be in the structure format in MySQL. But
Hmm.
in here in the DynamoDB, we
No,
can like
your
kind of S3 bucket.
image is not come in the structured and semi-structured and
Yes.
unstructured.
Mm-hmm.
Unstructured means which is not have predefined format. That is the unstructured. This is the simple definition. Predefined
Mm-hmm.
format.
Okay.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
of your semi-structured JSON and XML, why is it semi-structured? Because they have structured also, means
Structure also. Yes.
stack, no dom, inside the parent, child, subchild. So this is comes as a structured, but it is come into the semi structured way. Same way in JSON also. Hmm. Your text
Hmm.
file is also unstructured. You want to store some HTML data. Suppose your HTML page you want to store in MongoDB,
Dynamo.
any places in
Any
particular.
unstructured. Yes.
So that is also unstructured, because of your HTML is not comes into the structure part. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Means
Yeah.
text or HTML format, text format, text format, HTML format, and log format. These are not a part of semi-structured. In MySQL, suppose you have 1 million record, right?
Hmm.
I want to optimize that table. So how many way you will optimize? What area you will focus? Can you give the answer?
We have millions of data,
Hmm.
okay, and we have to optimize those data.
Hmm.
Does these millions of data having the same numbers of input?
No, 10 millions data means, because of the table size is going to increase. Suppose, for example, your ID have right now, but your ID is a part of last index of 2 millions. Okay?
Vipendra, can you repeat again because your voice was got blanked for me.
Yes, again I am repeating you. Suppose your table have 2 millions record. For example, you
Okay.
want to search your ID put on the last index of 2 millions record.
Okay.
So if you are searching your ID, it will take time.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? So I want to
Mm-hmm.
know how to optimize that table, its performance should be improved in database level. I am not asking about the hardware level.
Query level, yes. Mm, see, if in the database, if in the 2 millions of database, if we have the value like multiples of value as a similar, so we can update those value in the specific way. Like if we has the requested time or something, so we can like define those requested time in the single query. So that we can do first thing. The second thing, if we wanted to take the last indices, right, we can define select query with the specific whatever output we required, and we can define those values, and we can do the order by, so we can get those values at the starting. uh, One thing is this. And if the value is in between, right, if the value is in between, that time you can do one thing. We like we have the ID number, so we can define directly a where query and we can perform those queries. Even if you have the multiples of data, the select query will perform the quick manner and it give you the quick responses.
So here I have a last question to you. Okay?